This is a story about how Macbeth stole Christmas.
Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring word with fame?
Not yet.
He did command me to call timely on him, at almost at the hour.
I'll bring you to him.
I'll be so bold to call, for 'tis my holy service.
Goes the king hence today?
He does. He did appoint so.
The night has been unruly. Where we lay, our chimneys were blown down, and as they say, things heard I in the air, strange screams of death, and prophecy with accents terrible of dire destruction, and confused events rehashed to the woeful time. The obscure bird clamored the lively night. Some say the earth was fevers and did shake.
Aye, it was a rough night.
My own remembrance cannot parallel a fellow to it.
A horde! Horde!
What's the matter?
Most sacrilegious murder hath broke out the Lord's anointed temple and stole thence the life of the building.
What is it you say? The life?
Mean you his majesty?
What's the business that such a hideous trumpet calls to party the sleepers of the house? Speak, speak.
O gentle lady, 'tis not for you to hear what I can speak. The repetition in a woman's ear would murder as it fell.
Well, alas.
Banquo, our royal masters have been
In
murdered.
this house? Too cruel anywhere. Dear doth, I prithee, and say it is not so.
Had I but died an hour before this chance, I had lived the blessed time. For from this instant, there's nothing serious in the town. All is but toys. Renown and grace is dead. The line of life is drawn, and the mere leaves is that. This vault to brag of.
What is amiss?
Your royal father's murdered. Those of his chamber, as it seemed, had done it. Their hands and faces were bagged with blood. No man's life was to be trusted with them.
Oh, yet I do repent ye of my fury that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who can be wise, amazed, temperate, and furious, loyal and neutral in a moment? No man. The expedition of my violent love would outrun the positive reason. Here lay Duncan, his silver skin laced with his golden blood, and his gash stabbed looked like a breach in nature, for ruin's wasteful entrance. There, the murderers, steeped in the colors of their trade, their daggers unmannerly breached with gore.
Help me! What to the lady?
And so,
Why do we hold our tongues? The most may claim this argument for hours.
What should be spoken here? Where our fate, hidden in the auger hole, may rush and seize us. Let's away. Our tears are not yet healed.
No, nor our strong, nor our sorrow upon the foot of the motion.
Let's briefly put on manly readiness and meet in the hall together.
What will we do? Let's not consult with them. Off to England.
To Ireland, our separate fortune shall keep us both safer. Where we are, there's daggers and smiles. The year of blood, the year of flame.
The murder shaft that's shot has not yet lighted. Our safest way is to avoid them.
70 I can remember well, within the volume of which time I have seen hours dreadful and things strange, but this sore night hath trifled former knowings. And Duncan's horses, beauteous and swift, the minions of their race, turned wild in nature, broke their stalls flung out, contending gainst obedience, as they would make war with mankind. 'Tis said they ate each other. They did so, to the amazement of mine eyes that looked upon him. Oh, look! Here comes the good Macduff. How goes the world, sir, now?
Why see you not?
Is it known who's done this more than bloody deed?
Those that Macbeth hath slain.
Alas the day, what good could they pretend?
They were suborned. Malcolm and Donalbain, the king's two sons, are stolen away and fled, which puts them on the suspicion of the deed.
Gainst nature still? Thriftless ambition that will raven up thine own lives. Then 'tis most like the sovereignty that will fall upon Macbeth.
He is already named, gone to sconce to be invested.
Where's Duncan's body?
Carried to Clonkill. Adieu, lest our old road sit easier than our new.
God's benison go with you and those that would make good of bad and friends of foes. Thou hast it now, King Cawdor, King Glamis, all as the weird women promised. And I fear thou playedst most foully for it. Yet it was said it should not stand in thy posterity, but that of myself should be the root of, and father of many kings. And if there comes truth from them, as upon me, Macbeth, their speeches shine. Why, by the verities of thee made good, may they not be my oracles as well, and set me up in hope? But hush, no more.
Ah, here's our chief guest. Tonight we will hold a solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence.
Let your highness command upon me, to which my duties are with the most indissoluble tie, forever knit.
Ride you this afternoon?
Aye, my good lord.
Is it far you ride?
As far, my lord, as will fill up time twixt this and supper. Go not my horse the better, I must become borrower of the night, for dark hour twain.
Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
We hear our bloody cousins are bestowed in England and in Ireland, not confessing the cruel parricide, feeling their hearers of strange invention. But of that tomorrow, when therewithal we shall have cause of state craving us jointly. Hie you to horse. Adieu, till you return tonight. Goes Cleance with you?
Aye, my good lord, our time does call upon.
I wish your horses swift and sure of foot, and so I do command you to their backs. Farewell. To be thus is nothing, but to be safe with us. Our affairs in banquets take heed, and in his royalty of nature reigns that which would be feared. To make them kings, seeds banquets kings, rather than so. Come faith into the list, and champion me to utterance. Who's there? Ah, was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was so pleased, Your Highness.
Oh then now, have you considered of my speeches? Know that it was he, in the times past, which held you so under fortune, which you had thought had been our innocent self, and is I made good to you. To have the soul into a notion crazy, thus did Banquo.
You made it known to us.
I did so, and went further, which is now our point of second meeting. Do you find your patience so predominant in your nature that you can let this go? Are you so gospel to pray for this good man and for his issue whose heavy hand hath bowed you to the grave and beggared yours forever?
We are men, my liege.
And so of men. Now, if you have a station in the file, not the worst rank of manhood, say it, and I will put that business in your bosoms, whose execution takes your enemy off, grapples you to the heart and love of us, who wear our health but sickly in his life, which in his death were perfect.
I am one, my liege, whom the vile blows in the face of the world. How so incensed that I am reckless, what I do spite the world.
And I another, so weary with disasters, tugged with fortune, that I would set my life on any chance to mend it or be rid on it.
Both of you know Banquo is your enemy.
True, my lord.
So he is mine, in such bloody distance that every minute of his being thrust against my nearest of life. And though I could with barefaced power sweep him from my sight and bid my will avouch it, yet I must not, for certain friends that are both his and mine, whose devils I may not drop, but wail his fall, who I myself struck down. And thence it is that I to your assistance do make love, making the business from the common life of sundry waiting reasons.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us.
Though our lives.
And with him, Fleance, his son, that keeps him company, whose absence is no less material to me than is his father's, must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Resolve yourselves apart. I'll come to you anon.
We are resolved, my lord.
I'll call upon you straight. Abide within. It is concluded. Banquo, thy soul's plight. If it find heaven, let's find it out tonight.
The argument between those two, and he's like, okay, fine.
Not head all spent, where desires is got without content. 'Tis safer to be that which we destroy, than by destruction dwell in doubtful joy. How now, my lord? Things without all remedy should be without regard. What is done is done.
We have scorched this thing, not killed it. Here we will eat our meal in fear and sleep in the affliction of these terrible dreams that shake us nightly. Better be with the dead, whom we, to gain our peace, have sent to peace, than on the torture of the mind to lie in restless ecstasy. Duncan is in his grave. After life's fitful fever, he sleeps well. Treason has done his work, nor steel nor poison. Malice domestic, foreign levy, nothing can touch him further.
Be bright and joyful among your guests tonight.
So shall I, love, and so, I pray, be you. Let your remembrance apply to Banquo, presenting eminence both with eye and tongue.
You must leave this.
Oh, full of scorpions is my mind, dear wife. Thou knowest that Banquo in his fleet lives.
But in the natures coffers not return.
The shark-born beetle, with his drowsy hums, hath wrung night's yawning peal. There shall be done a deed of dreadful note.
What's to be done?
Good things of the day begin to germ and drowse, while night's black agents do their praise do rouse. Thou marvelest at my words, but hold thee still. Things bad begun make strong themselves well, so prithee, go with me.
Who did they join with us?
Macbeth.
He needs not our mistrust, since he delivers our officers and what we have to do to the direction just.
And stand with us. The west glimmers with some streaks of day. Now spurs the laden traveler apace to gain timely in. The near approaches and subject of our watch.
Hawk. I hear horses.
Give us light there, ho. Then 'tis he. The rest that are within the note of expectation already are at the court.
His horses go about.
Almost a mile. But he does usually. So all men do. From hence to the palace gate, making their walk.
A light! A light!
'Tis he.
Stand to it.
It will rain tonight.
Let us get down.
Why? Thou mayest revenge us.
Who did strike out the light?
Was not the way.
There's but one down. The sun is fled.
We have lost the best half of our affair.
Well, let's away and say how much is done.